Hi guys, really late on this one. Sorry, I've got a lot of stuff going on in my home life at the moment, which is really delaying my ability to do things and affecting my ability to function slightly. But welcome to my weekend roundup. It's actually been quite a cool week this week. Obviously, we've seen a lot of things coming out or being shown to us. Obviously, we got the Gene Stealer Cult Index, which is, which is now available. Lots of cool models, lots of cool stuff come out with there. I'm just going to cycle up a bit more. We've got a load of awesome bits and pieces coming on there, and also where are we? I'm just getting the pictures up. Yep, there we are. We've seen a beautiful picture here of the Atlant Jackals, and you can see there that they've got the bikes on that, and you've got 2 sprues. From those sprues, you've got 1 wolf quad, 4 dirt cycles, and 10 head variants, including both male and female options. And we all know when we're getting the new stuff, having those extra head variants is what allows us to convert a bunch of other stuff in the future. It's what's going to allow us to get into some of the Imperial Guard options and make some of the cool stuff there. And getting back, we've also had some really, really nice stuff. We've had an image of the Sanguinius model there, who looks frankly amazing. If you get a chance, there's actually a Bill Nye Sanguinius guy meme going around. You can't see it here, but the face there actually looks a lot like Bill Nye when you focus in on it. It doesn't really, but when it's not painted in that, it's quite weird. We've had the Heresy Weekender this weekend, and whilst it's not obviously 40k, it's 30k. Sorry, it's some of the models that have been displayed are frankly amazing. Got some awesome Blood Angels, some White Scars there. A new Knight coming out. That's a beast. Look at it. Look at it. It's a beast. I would imagine there is quite a hefty Forge World tag on that, but as with most Forge World stuff, it's worth it. Got some Necromunda stuff. Some adorable rats as well coming on there with little bombs and weird stuff on that. Some more heads and conversions coming out from Necromunda. And something that's very exciting. Yet another squat. We've seen a couple of these in Necromunda. Don't know if it means anything. Here we are. Here's a beautiful picture of the Sanguinius model. Obviously, that's for Heresy. Nothing yet as to what has come out for other stuff. For 30k in terms of my brain's in terms of Prime Hulk, still the rumour mill. And what's my personal favourite? Sorry, actually, before I do my personal favourite, slightly early in the week as well, which is again an Heresy thing, we had the Night Lord stuff come out. Those guys look fantastic. And the Blood Angel stuff just, oh, I mean, God, look at that, look at that. I know one of the guys that watches this will be, will probably be quite excited by that. Some awesome models. And here we go. Back to my favourite, which I'm never going to be able to afford to buy, but I might be able to pick up somewhere. Space Wolves! Heresy Space Wolves. Oh, they're so pretty. Those guys are so... They're just meaty and vicious. Problem is, I'd want to buy them and tear them apart to to use in my army, in my Primaris army, just because of how nice they look. Nice, toit. There's a lot of stuff for 40k coming out. A lot of really nice stuff there. What else have we got coming out? Micro Arts Minis have released a new set of bases. So if you're a Genestealer Cultist or a Tyranid fan, you've got these. I'm just going to focus your hippie. Hopefully you can see those better than it looks on the camera. Some really nice bases there from Micro Arts. If you get a chance, check out Micro Arts bases. They really have a lot of awesome stuff going on there. Puppets War, they've done a big shadowy picture, but basically they're big cloaked, kind of like scout looking dudes, which have come out for Puppet on the Puppets War website. They're really meaty as well. Another thing that's come out on the Puppet War website, if you've been playing with the Orcs and getting some of the new Orc vehicles, or if you want to just use them for the Genestealer vehicles, they're coming out with some new tyres and some new wheels, which they'll certainly be a great way of orcifying or brutalising those vehicles. So that's pretty cool. Been quite busy on the Infinity front as well. We've got several new guys. We've got some pictures there of the DAO support group. Wrong way. We've got the Cobra Special Recon Interventors there. Sorry, I'm having to read the pictures, so I know what pictures I've got. Yep, the Rogue Myrmidon, looking fantastic. And, of course, my favourite, Brain Space. Yeah, the Frontovics. For any of you who've read the newish sectorial for Infinity, for Ariadne, their Russian sectorial was not out. And the Frontovics are awesome guys by themselves, but they form fire teams with veteran Kazakhs. If you've seen veteran Kazakhs, the idea of a veteran Kazakh and a fire team is absurd. If you go on the army builder and look at the stats for the Frontovics, the idea for these guys and veteran Kazakhs in a fire team, I don't know why we needed it. I mean, it's so good. It's unbelievable. So there's a lot of really, really cool stuff happened this week. If you're a fan of AVP, for those of you who don't know, a year or two back now, a company called Prodos acquired the rights to make an Alien vs Predator game. Actually, a really, really good game. Played very well, very nicely. Had some really nice mechanics, and they kind of blew the Kickstarter. They blew a lot of goodwill on the Kickstarter. They got some of the Kickstarter packs out. The stuff was then available in shops. Second wave, third wave went out, and some of the original people who'd invested in the Kickstarters still hadn't got the Kickstarters. There were rumours that this was down to them having to hit the market due to the deals they'd made on getting the license, that it had to be out in the market by a certain time, otherwise they'd lose the license. There were rumours that they had some trouble with the people they acquired the license from, that they had to get approval for models on a very tight schedule. But whatever the reason, they kind of, what could have been an amazing, huge game, really, really lost a lot of its goodwill and a lot of its players by people just getting frustrated. But they have been working really, really hard to bring out new and cool stuff and keep the game going. Right here, they brought out another pack, which is sort of an advanced pack where you've got an awesome Predator, some awesome aliens, some awesome guys. Hot LZ expansion packs. You can see they look like they're being rained on. They look like they're covered in crud and they're crawling around in the muck. And it's got some new tiles, some new blips, some new cards, and basically some new stuff in the game. So for those of you who are persevering with it, and it is a fantastic game, that's quite nice. In case you're wondering, yes, the models do look that good. When it first came out, I owned a shop and was playing with it. But when it first came out, the models with it were resin. They were supposedly going to bring out some cheaper plastic ones at a later point. but you could you could and still can get the models in all the models in resin, and they are very beautiful, very precise. A little delicate on occasion, but then again, you could expect that. There's a couple of awesome Kickstarters out there. Where are we? Wiley Miniatures. Sorry, I always call them Wiley Miniatures. I know full well their name is Willy Miniatures. Willy Miniatures have brought out new, well, haven't brought out new stuff. They've got a Wood Elf Kickstarter. This isn't new news, to be honest, but it's just something I've noticed. If you're a Blood Bowl fan, totally check out their stuff. They've got some beautiful kits and some beautiful teams out. Not the cheapest, but then again, by the looks of it, it's going to be totally worth it. There you go. No. I do not want to create voice activation. Sod off. Go away. Thank you. And where are we? And there's also a Gothic City terrain Kickstarter, which I've been looking at. Just look at the fucking quality of that. I'm just trying to find the name of it because I've got the picture so that, but not the name. Bear with me a second. Damn it. There you go, Gothic City. Thank you. Sorry about that. I thought I had it queued up, but I do not. Hopefully, I'm going to be working to try and get these to actually show pictures on my video rather than doing it. I just really haven't had time. But yeah, no, I do not want to be signed up for a weekly download. You've got the Gothic City Kickstarter, which is available, which is one of the new Tarscape Kickstarters from QBrush, or no, sorry, this is the Rocket Pig site, QBrush site, yeah. The Gothic City Street Tile Kickstarter there, which is a great little Kickstarter. It's got some fantastic images on it. As you can see, they've got very high quality stuff coming out. Some awesome tile sets, and they've just gone to Kickstarter, which if you're looking to create either a D&D adventure background or anything else, that's going to be awesome. I'm just going to pause the video for a second while I actually get the proper Kickstarter set up, because what I've got there is, I think, a third-party one leading to it. Hey, back now, I was right, first time. It's by a company called Rocket Pig Games. They've got their Gothic City printable tile Kickstarter, and that's something that's just come across me recently, and that looks beautiful as well. So that's another thing to look out for. All in all, a lot of really, really cool stuff over the weeks. Some of it 40k, some of it slightly related, all of it fairly awesome. So yeah, keep an eye out for some of this stuff. I mean, as I say, there just seems to be it just seems to be very rich and cool this week. I mean, a lot of it, as you've seen, is not necessarily going to be cheap and easy to get hold of. The Forge World stuff's going to be Forge World prices. But yeah, very exciting week this week. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope it inspires you to check out some of these websites or some of these, or the Warhammer community page, just to see what's going on. And hope it inspires you to play and have some fun. See you guys next time. Hi guys, hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. Not sure why, but I am. So if you like it, see me there, and please tell your friends. Thanks very much. Bye.